the moment when the brush touches the paper, everything came from you. You cannot control it. You cannot fix, and you cannot add anything. You never know. You cannot hide your feeling, your personality. You cannot control yourself, And I don't know what will be there myself. I like it. You never know what comes, from you.
You have called calligraphy the art of the moment. And I thought that was a very interesting thing to call it. Why? What is the moment that you refer to? What does that mean?
Calligraphy, you put black ink, brush, and when the brush with black ink touch the paper, boom. And that's it. You cannot fix. And you cannot add anything. The moment. That's the big difference between calligraphy and paintings. You cannot change the color or add something, or calligraphy is like I don't know how to say. So the moment when the brush touches the paper, so everything came from you. That's why to express yourself, and then through your arm, and then touch the paper and appear your feeling or something.
And you can't change it or fix it because unlike a painting, you only get one chance. It's ready, set, and then go. And that's it.
Yeah. Yes. And
that's it. And that's the moment.
You cannot hide your feeling, your personality. When I make art pieces, I draw and draw and draw and draw, and something I don't like, and then again and again and again, and never satisfied, but because I cannot fix it, so
right.
I like this part, but I don't like this part. Okay, next time. And then next time, this part okay, but this part is not, That's the difficult part and very deep about calligraphy that I don't know how to say fascinated me. It's because cannot control it. And I don't know what will be there myself.
So it's like a snapshot of the soul.
Yeah, I think so. But
the Polaroid of the soul.
Yeah. But not always. That's the difficult part. Sometimes when you feel really depressed and makes you feel cannot write in this feeling, but still okay, and start to write, and I don't know why, but it's good, something like that. So it happens sometimes to me too, and at that time I feel like, what is this? I'm very sad and depressed now, but looks good, and cannot stop writing, It's very smooth. Or when I'm very happy and sometimes good thing happened, and okay, I'm gonna write, and then don't work.
Mm-hmm.
So why? That interests me so much because cannot control. I like it.
Spontaneous and chaotic.
Yeah, maybe. Cannot control. Even you cannot control yourself, So those kind of things, I was talking about before, and so you don't have to behave. You don't have to behave, whatever.
There's your rebel spirit coming.
You never know.
Right.
You never know what comes, from you. So
how do you know when a piece of calligraphy is good enough to put into an exhibition?
maybe.
You said you have to write it over and over and over
never
again.
Satisfied.
Right, but how do you know which one? Yep, this is the one I'm going to put into the show. How do you know?
I don't know.
You just throw a dart or roll a dice? What do you do?
Maybe time out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. For to exhibit for the big exhibition, there is of course date, the limit date. I have to submit. So I draw and write and of course never satisfied, like I said before, but I tried the time limit and to the time limit.
Right to your deadlines.
And of course I knew I have to quit at some point. So, but I don't want to regret. Sometimes I try to persuade myself, oh, this is my limit at about this point.
Right.
Or, I don't know, gave up. But before that, I write and lots of things, and maybe tired, and maybe this is it. Maybe sometimes I feel this is it. I'm not satisfied, of course, but maybe this is it for this time or something like that.
That's not the answer I expected, but that's okay. That's good. That's fine.
What is the answer you expected?
Well, I thought you'd say something philosophical, not something about your timeline, or your deadline. But that's okay. It's more realistic. That's how I work too. Oh, deadline's tomorrow. Guess I'm working tonight, and then whatever gets done gets submitted.
But before the deadline, I write and suffer and try. And then, finally, something like that. Or
Okay,
sometimes, depends on what I write. Sometimes I write like a painting or drawing a picture. Sometimes I feel, oh, I like it. Okay, this one,
You also teach shodo, Japanese calligraphy, to non-Japanese people at international schools and things like that. What do you want people who are not from Japan to learn or to know or to understand about shodo?
I just want them to enjoy writing using a brush with black ink and using the tools, Japanese tools. And I just want them to know, and I just want them to find the joy from there. I teach calligraphy to international schools sometimes, but the children who wants to learn is basically Japanese student, Japanese or half Japanese. I give lesson to, of course, the other non-Japanese students, and some of them are so curious about it, and oh, I loved it, and I enjoyed it, thank you, or they're so happy, and that makes me feel, good that I did. I just want them to enjoy it.
In maybe 2 to 3 words, what is shodo to you? What does it mean to you?
Fun. Cannot control. Maybe the tool to notice about myself. And I don't know. For me to learn to know about the heart, difficult to control. That kind of thing interests me and fascinates. Cannot stop.
Thanks for tuning in. For more insights on Japan from people who know Japan, be sure to subscribe to the RONJIRU Japan YouTube channel right now. Just click the subscribe button below this video and the notification bell so you'll always know when we post something new. From RONJIRU Japan in Tokyo, I've been JT. See you in the next video, everyone. O genki de ne.